Hi friends, welcome back. And today we are going to discussing about the Docker registry, repository, and tag and image and container. What exactly these all the things we'll see for the Docker concepts wise. Okay. And also the first video we saw about how we can able to install that project by using for Docker. The simple example I show the three different kind of application: Python, Java, and JavaScript, right? Now we are going to do for how we can able to understand how this process is happening inside it. Okay, for this we used for public repositories, right? Public repository. For the public repository, you can able to go ahead here, type hub.docker.com, hub.docker.com. Okay, this is my public repositories. Okay, these all are public repositories. You can able to download all the things from here. Okay, what all applications you want, all the applications will be presented here. You can able to see here all kind of applications you can able to find. Even you can able to download from here the Docker windows also. Okay, there is no issue with that. Okay, and first we can able to understand this is a Docker. You can able to contain like this is my Docker, right? The Docker container, it is presented. The run is basically running purpose, and -p and 5000 and 5000 is presented, right? What -p will be there? See, basically if you go for any other languages, if you use for -p is become a port, become a sorry, become port, right? And if you comes to the Docker, it will become a publish. It will become a publish. What publish can do that? The publish is basically to publishing our Docker inside the containers. Okay, the containers which we are going to run for networking, right? Those it will be publishing. What it will be published and how it will be published. The publish is basically 5000 5000 we are specified. There are two 5000 5000. Okay, can I change for these ports? Yes, you can need to keep this is a one commonly and this is your, you can able to change from here. Why we need to keep it here common and why we need to change this one? Means this 5000 is indication of your local container is going to connect with the Docker network. The Docker network by default it will take as a 5000. Okay, that container internally it will call the networking by using the bridge network. The bridge network is going to establish this 5000. Okay, which is the one you are going to use? This is the one it will take it 5000. You can able to anytime you can able to use a constant, no issues. But while using for networking bridge, which you are going to create the bridges right from your local to Docker networking side, that moment you can able to use for different port numbers. Okay, and remaining thing it is all under like Docker images, Docker image. Even you can able to see in the last video session that while we are installing for Java application, that moment it is shows that Docker image is not available in your local. Then I'm going to extracting and I'm going to pull that entire Docker image. Okay, this entire information is become a Docker image. This inside that there is a script will be presented. Inside that there is a script will be presented. Based upon the script, it is going to pull the code and it will add that in. It will install it. Then how you can able to know this is the publicly available this particular Docker image? Just copy up to here in 28 minutes to hello world -node.js. Okay, go to here. We used for hub.docker.com, right? Now here you can able to use one slash r slash and paste it and enter. Now you can able to see your public repository. Public repository. This is your public repository. This repository you can able to polling purpose. You can able to see copy and I can able to come back here and we can paste it. Now if you want to pull that entire Docker image, you can able to use the Docker pull this particular command. then it will download into your local. Okay, that's why that is a way you can able to pull, or else you can able to download from here. Okay, here it will show 10 lakh people are downloaded this particular one. Last updated is 2 years back. Okay, if you go for tags, that is my Docker image. This is my Docker image. Up to here, it will become a Docker image. Whenever you use this particular one, it will based upon the Docker. It will checks into your local whether this particular Docker image is presented or not. If it is persistent, then it will use your local one and it will go ahead for the next step. In case if it is not presented, then if it is available in publicly, then it will check download and everything. In case if that one it is a private, if you have the proper access for that particular one, because you are going to use for Docker as an administrator, and if you have that access and everything, then it will go and pull that private one also based upon your Docker image. Okay, what is the second part of this? After colon 0.0.1, this has become a release. Okay, and if you see in our node.js, there are two releases are presented. One is 0.0.1 release, it is presented. Another one is 0.0.2 release is presented. These are the two things are presented. Okay, and you can able to use any one of them, and you can able to use based upon that installation you have to use for this release is a mandatory. Okay, a release is a your mandatory, because if you use that particular 0.2, now we used for 0.0.1 release, and we if you want to use for 0.0.2 release, that also you can able to use by using the docker command. Okay, if you hit the 2, then then also we can able to hit it. Okay, if you see now and node.js, right, now we can copy this one paste it. Now we can able to use for two version of Docker, right? Now I'm going to use for two version of Docker. Now you can see unable to find the image of local, then it will go for downloading for that particular. Now you can see it is pulling the entire Docker image node.js, and it is downloading and it is extracting now. It is downloaded means pulling is completed. Now it is extracted. Now downloaded new images, that is called 0.0.2 releases. Now port is 5000 is ready to use it. Okay, now if I go and use it here local 5000, now you can see hello world javascript 2 is presented. Okay, same scripting only, but only for they are changed for the release command called 0.0.1 and 0.0.2. Okay, that is the two things we can able to reuse. Okay, and this is a release is indicate for this particular things we are going to release into your things. Okay, and how the tags and everything is presented, an image and repository and all we saw, right? I hope this information help for you to learn about the Docker DevOps. Thank you for watching, and please do subscribe and share to your friends and colleagues. Thank you.